Now, welcome you again. First of all, a very good morning to all of you. Myself, Ankush Sharma, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering. So, today we will discuss about transformer. So, what is transformer? Basically, the transformer is a static device which transfers electrical energy from one circuit to another circuit without any change in frequency. So, transformer is a static device. The meaning of static here, in which there is no moving or no rotating part. So in a transformer there is no any moving and rotating part. So that the transformer is called static device. So in a transformer we the frequency remains same, but we can change the level of voltage. So next, the classification of transformer. The transformer based on application. First one is step up transformer and second one is step down transformer. So in a step up transformer, when the output voltage is greater than input voltage, then the transformer is known as step up transformer. Means V2 is greater than V1. V2 means secondary voltage, V1 is primary voltage. Now step down transformer, in a step down transformer, when the input voltage is greater than or primary voltage is greater than the secondary voltage, V1 is greater than V2, then the transformer is known as step down transformer. Now second one is classification based on construction, core construction. So here on the based on core construction there are two types of transformer, core type transformer and shell type transformer. So we will discuss about core type and shell type. So next one is classification based on supply system. So there are two types of transformer on the supply system, single phase transformer and three phase transformer. So next one is transformer construction. So here we can see the different parts of the transformer here. So this is the core. We can see the yoke or core of the transformer, laminated core, and another main parts of transformer is primary winding and secondary winding. So here we can see the laminated core, primary winding, secondary winding, and this transformer. Here we can see the flux which is set up in the core, represented by phi here. Now V1 is the primary voltage, I1 is the primary current, V2 is the secondary voltage and I2 is the secondary current. So on primary side we will apply the voltage or supply, and from secondary side we can apply the load. So next one is the transformer winding. So a transformer mainly has two windings found on the two limbs of the transformer, namely the primary winding and the secondary winding. So primary winding connected with the supply and secondary winding connected with the load. So here the material of windings are used here, copper. So mostly we are using copper material of the winding. So in next one is core type transformer. So a core type transformer has a single path for the magnetic flux to flow in the transformer. The core can be in the form of a rectangular or a square. So in a core type transformer we can use L type strips, or we are using L type strips or U and I type strips for making the laminated core of the transformer. So here the material of core, we are using silicone steel material for reducing hysteresis losses, and we are laminated here the core for reducing the eddy current losses. So there are two types of losses occur in transformer, iron losses and copper losses. So iron, again two types, further divided to two types, hysteresis losses and eddy current losses. So next one is shell type transformer. So in a shell type transformer, two windows and three limbs are used. Both the primary and secondary windings are placed on the central limb. So here in a shell type transformer we are using E and I type stampings. So at central limb we will wound the primary and secondary winding. So these windings are also called sandwich winding in shell type transformer. Now next one is the difference between core type and shell type. Here we can see the core type transformer and second one is shell type transformer. So this is the constructional part. Here we can see the square in a core type transformer. Square laminated core is used, and this square laminated core is used with the help of L type stampings. And in shell type transformer we can see there are three limbs: first, second, central limb, and third one limb. So in on central limb we will wound or wrapped the windings. Now next one is the part of the transformer. So there are many parts of the transformer, important parts. So here bushing, tappings, windings, conservator and breather. So and tank, oil tank of the transformer. So these are the important parts of the transformer. Now principle of operation. So the working principle of transformer basically depends on electromagnetic induction. The electromagnetic induction law given by the Michael Faraday. So here the primary of the transformer having N1 turns, N1 is N represent here number of turns, and 1 represent here primary side. So N1 turns is fed from an AC supply of V1 volts. V is the voltage. The current I1 will flow through the primary coil. The current through the primary will set up a flux in the core, and this flux, when linked with the primary winding, will produce an induced EMF in the primary. The flux phi will pass through the core and link with the secondary winding to induce an EMF E2 in the secondary winding. Because of this induced EMF, a current I2 will flow through the load connected with the secondary winding. The load terminal voltage is V2. So we will get across the load voltage V2 or secondary voltage. If the input voltage V1 is greater than the output volt V2, then it is called the step down transformer. If the input voltage is V1 is less than the output voltage V2, then the transformer is called the step up transformer. So thank you so much. In next video we will discuss further. Thanks a lot.